This is a subscriber request from Digital Asset Dad. He's a top priority on this channel. He's an original member and a great supporter of this station. And if you would like to get a coin request with in-depth technical analysis like this on whatever coin, crypto, commodity, stock, oil, wheat, whatever you want, links are above and below. PayPal and Cash App. Or you can support the channel by being a member of the Jabroni Killers, $10 a month. Use hashtag Jabroni Killers. Or if you want an in-depth technical analysis on price targets, entries and exit points, potential pattern breakouts, how to play them, feel free to message me above and below. I haven't mentioned this a lot recently, but I've been getting more emails and stuff asking again to our new subscribers. You can get in-depth technical analysis from VINCENZO'S Gold Crypto Investing, industry exclusive data set, probability based trading alert, and technical analysis. Like, subscribe, and share. Digital Asset Dad, thank you for the support, and here's your video. Good afternoon on this beautiful, glowing, stunning, hot, sticky, uncomfortable early summer, mid-June, puffy high cumulonimbus clouds firing up now as we approach the 2 o'clock hour in central Illinois and the greater Bloomington metropolitan area, and the atmosphere is starting to destabilize, and scattered isolated severe showers and thunderstorms with isolated hail and street flooding are possible later on this afternoon and this evening, right? And we got a subscriber request from Digital Asset Dad, a loyal subscriber. He hasn't commented on anything in a few weeks. I didn't know what happened to him. But here he is. A very loyal, and he takes top priority. Digital Asset Dad, you take top priority on this show. And he would like to see Quant. A little review. We did some Quant, I believe, yesterday and today already. You can see where we're at in Quant. Oh, we got a nice little bounce from yesterday. I see. We're going to clean this chart up for you, Digital Asset Dad. Get some of this malarkey out of here. Bear with me. We're going to pull out Eraser. Subscribers have had for more Eraser. We're going to give you strategic Eraser. Look at that. I fucked up. It's alright. Gotta get rid of this shit. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Now we'll put it all back. Let's get rid of it. Bam, bam, bam. If we don't have a clean chart, we're going to be all fucked up. I don't know. Oh, the Jabroni Killer was up there. But we need him out. Goodbye, Jabroni Killer. Alright, thank you, Eraser. Phenomenal contributing to the show today. We're going to make this a little bit bigger because it's sort of important and a different color. We don't need two of those down there. This is a Digital Asset Dad. This is a long-standing target that we feel we're going to come back and retest on our way to much lower targets, right? Down here, we're going to clone this for you. This is how I build my TA. We're coming down here eventually, Digital Asset Dad, way down there. We'll pull this price target down so you can see $22. We'll make this a better color. We will eventually make it down there. Yes, $22. We will eventually get down there. Get that shit out of there. You can see we got some underneath support at $45. Then we got mid-range support where I think we're coming to rather quickly at $35, right? We'll move that for a later time. Move this closer. So you can see $45 is underneath short-term support or recent support, $36 more moderate underneath support, and then $22 major underneath support, right? So let's zoom out. Like we always say, you start out from the farthest out time frames. That makes sense. And oh yes. You need notice as we zoom in the weekly time frame, Digital Asset Dad, see those big wicks? That means there's all kinds of sell pressure. Anytime the price gets above this long-term resistance, right? The bears and the sellers say no, bam, no, bam. That's why that duck hunter was up here, right? That's why he's there. Now I remember. With his top hat, right? His little feet. Because there's a lot of sell pressure up there that's telling you this price is going to come down there in the next few weeks to months, right? So We can zoom out a little bit. You can already see we got underneath support and resistance pull, or industry exclusive and company made famous perching tool, right? Or a line tool with an arrow, but it's the perching tool now. I've made them change the name. And you can see we got long-term underneath support down here. I love doing stuff like this. You can see where you can find a mean. Yeah, there's always going to be stuff that dips past it, but you got to kind of find a mean that makes sense with the data they're giving you. There we go. That's making some sense. See that? Look at that. Let's see. Maybe up a little bit. Nah. Yeah, right up to there. See that? That's good. We'll put that as red, as an indication of some trouble that could be lurking. No, not yellow. Red. Bam. Come on. Bam. There we go. Fuck. And you can see, look at all these times. All this support. It pumps, comes down, support, pump 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 support. Obviously, this line has significance, so we want that to be there. Digital asset data, that'll be very important on the way down. So the one that we needed, we could put here. At current price, it's about $40, right? That's your biggest support. So we're gonna zoom that down because that's not as important. This one's more important, and this one holds the most significance right now. So we're gonna make that a dark red. That holds the most significance right now at $39. Then we come and we know we got heavy sell pressure over top. So now we're gonna start to zoom into the 4-hour time frame because it's got more sexy glowing data points, because there's more 4-hour candles than there are weekly and monthly candles, right? Now we can kind of see what we got going on here. And to me, this thing's just looking for any excuse to roll over on itself, you know? If I had to guess, you got major overhead resistance coming in down here, right? See that? You got a lot of overhead resistance there. You could even take this down if we zoom into the 2-hour time frame. Look at that. See how much better that is? You got major overhead resistance in there. And I believe this is just a classic fake out, because if we look at the volume, oops, not my industry exclusive measuring tool, my industry exclusive drawing tool, YouTube famous now, but you see the volume, digital asset data back on the big pump, the volume's been crashing, right? And you get a little bit of sell volume, a little bit of sell volume, and then way down. That's the only candle you got in the 2-hour time frame, and now the volume's gone. So you got this whole pump with no volume, right? One little candlestick. So that's telling me the buyers are starting to become exhausted as you run into this overhead sell pressure, and the bears or the sellers are going to start to take over the market as we zoom in closer to make it super simple and easy. So if I had to give you, I'm not a financial advisor, nor do I play one on my own radio show. This is strictly educational and entertainment only. Doug Zisha on Trading Alert. Hey, right? Strictly my own personal opinions on what I think is going on in the market and education. But you can see as we zoomed in to the hour time frame, there is no volume, right? And we know in the longer time frame, there is no volume. So you're probably going to come back down, retest, come back up, form this little triangle, and then I think you're going to break back down, hold it, come back up, hit it as upper resistance, and then come down, and then start trading down, use it as upper resistance, and then you're coming down. This is what I think is going to happen. Digital asset data, similar to what happened here, and now it's going to happen again. I think this is what's going on the next few days to week, right here. Make that orange. Orange seems to stand out. That's where I think you're going the next few days, right? And it fits in perfectly to that triangle, because I think this is just a fake out where it suckers people in thinking you're about to have a pattern breakout, but really it breaks down the other way after. So that's where I think you're going, digital asset data and Quant, because I think you're ultimately coming down here, right? $22, but you got to step your way down. You're at current price up here at $52 right now. Let's clone that. Bam. Then you got to step your way down, and then you're going to first step, you're going to come to 44, right? And then you got to step down to the old former resistance at 38, right? You see how that works. And then you come back up and start using stuff as old supports, now new resistance, and you're going to work your way down to this target of $23, I think, within the next few weeks on Quant. I hope that helps you. I'm not bullish at all on that. And then the other one was the one that pays a dividend, sort of. If you guys want coin request, I haven't advertised it in a while. Links will be above and below. It's a PayPal link and a Cash App. Just tell me what you want done. Support the channel or become a member of Jabroni Killer, $10 a month, right? Help spread the message. You can see we have a FIB channel on here, and if you do not hold support on this FIB channel, real quick, you can see we got downtrending moving averages, which they're going to act as resistance. See that? Bam, shoots it down. Bam, shoots it down. We've coiled up and consolidated into a bear pennant, right? You can see that. It's not that hard to see in the 1 hour time frame. And if you do not hold, I don't know if you're in this coin digital asset dad, but this is your critical line. We're going to put some targets up here for you so you can kind of see what we're talking about. This is your critical line, 97 cents. If you can't hold this circle line, you got problems, because you're going to have a big crash, and you're not going to want to be involved in that if you've just entered a position on this. Hopefully you're just looking at it, trying to see if it's a good time. I did ride this coin back there, but if you don't hold that, your next major support in this coin would be old support and resistance way down there. Yeah, you got a little bit up there at 72 cents, but that's your major. So we're going to put this as orange, because there is one more than that. Then we're going to clone. This is your ultimate back. See, that's way too low, though. We're not going down there. Or you could, but then you got this one, which is your this is your oh fuck. Come on. This is your oh fuck down there, and this is your warning right here. So if you don't hold this, you're going to have a quick, see, you've already hit that, so this would make sense. This bearish continuation pattern, you can see the bear pennant. Now a targeted move would be from the top of the pole to the bottom of the flag, and then you would pull it to the point of a breakout, which would be here somewhere. And we're going to clone this. Oops. We're going to clone that. I think you're coming down here pretty soon in the next few weeks, but you're going to have to trade down there. And I think you're going to stop along that 75 cents. So if you don't hold this as support this weekend, you're going to start trading down to here, then crash. Then you'd probably do it like this. Break down, then come back and use this as old support, now new resistance, and then crash, and bam, and then you end up down. Most likely scenario in Algorand is, I think you're trading down in the next few weeks to 47 cents. Especially if you don't hold this 97 cents critical uptrending support after this pump. I've been following it. You see it's followed it pretty good. Bullish scenario, digital asset dad, if you're looking at this, trying to either jump into a position, you're in a position, or just looking for advice, is if you can hold this and you can get some buyers in down there and pop over the moving averages, you could try to work your way up to come in the major overhead resistance and then probably start trading back down, right? This is going to be very hard and a very low probability of happening, maybe a 1 out of 10 chance. God. A 1 out of 10 chance of happening, right? But it is possible. But you would have to get some major candlesticks in green in the daily time frame pop up down here. You would have to start seeing green candlesticks like that down there, right? You'd have to have big green candlesticks because you got a lot of overhead sell pressure in this range. So when you pop, it's going to get sold back off really quick. Least likely scenario up there, a 1 in 10 chance. Most probable scenario and what I think is going to happen in the next 6 to 10 days to 2 weeks, trading down to 75 and ultimately down to 51 cents. Like, subscribe, and share or donate to the channel. Links above and below. Coin requests, Jabroni Killers. Peace and love. Peace and love.
You say you want to buy the gold and silver bullion, do you, Phil? Yeah. But every time I put a title out there appropriately saying about where to buy such gold and silver bullion, Phil, don't be the rocks I wrote, you know? You never watch it. You're going to be fleece heisted and shysted because you only buy crypto and not gold.